Hello everyone, I am Naneshwari Chidrawar. Welcome to my channel Anytime Maths. In this video we are covering very simple topic, touching circles. As the name is self-explanatory, we can understand that there are circles which touch each other. Now if I say there are two circles can touch each other externally like this. This is the big circle and say this is small circle. Say this is the center of the two circles and this is the common point of contact. These two circles touch each other externally and two circles can touch each other internally like this. Say this is the common point. Centers are like this and this is the common point. Let's name these points. Centers as P and Q, center of big circle as P, small circle as Q, and common point, let's name it as R. Now always remember these 3 points, 2 centers and 1 common point of contact. These 3 points are collinear. These 3 points lie on the same line. There is a line which can pass through these 3 points. Here also these 3 points are collinear. We can draw a line from these 3 points. Understood? This is called theorem of touching circles. Now let's see what is the distance between two centers. Let's say radius of the big circle is R1 and radius of the small circle is R2. Same for this. Okay? R1 and R2. Now distance between center of the two circles PQ is equals to this plus this. Means this radius R1 plus R2. Right? And let's find the distance here. Distance between centers of two circles. PQ is equals to big radius minus small radius. Right? So we can say R1 minus R2. As the distance is always positive, we can take modulus. Now let's take one small example. Say radius of two circles are 1.8 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Then we have to find the distance between the centers of these two circles if two circles touch each other externally and if two circles touch each other internally. Okay? Now let's solve this. What is the distance between center of the two circles if two circles touch each other externally? Distance will be the sum of the radius, right? So distance is 1.8 plus 5, R1 plus R2, it is 6.8 centimeter. Easy. Now let's find the distance between center of the two circles if two circles touch each other internally. Then distance will be the modulus of difference between two circles, radius 1.8 minus 5. So this is minus 3.2, right? So this is 3.2 centimeter. As the distance cannot be negative, we should take the positive value. That's why we have taken the modulus. Okay. Now let's solve few problems. Now let's do this problem. Here in this problem what is given? There are two circles with center P and center Q which touches each other externally at point R. Okay. And a line from R touches the circle at point A and at point B respectively. Then we have to solve this. Prove that AP is parallel to BQ. This is parallel to this. The APR triangle is similar to triangle RQB. This and this triangle, we have to prove that they are similar, and then we have to find angle RQB if we know this angle PAR. Pause this video and take screenshot. Try to solve this problem on your own. Then match your answers with mine. Now let's solve this problem. Here what we have to do? We have to first prove this. AP is parallel to BQ. Let's solve first. AP is parallel to BQ. This we have to prove. How to do that? See, just now we have seen that two centers and the common point, they are collinear. So PQ is a line. They are collinear means this is the line, and again AB is the line. So this angle is equals to this angle. Opposite angles, right? Again, consider this triangle. Here, this PA is equals to PR because radius of the same circle. So this triangle is the isosceles triangles, right? So in isosceles triangles, angles opposite to the equal side are equal. So this angle is equals to this angle. Fine. Now similarly in this triangle, QR and QB are the radius of same circle, so they are equal. Again this triangle is isosceles triangles, so angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. So angle R is equals to angle B in this triangle, right? So we got this, angle A is equals to angle B, and as you can see these two angles lie between the line PA, QB and the transversal AB. These are alternate angles. So from this we can say alternate angles are equal. So we can say this line PA is parallel to line QB. Okay, AP is parallel to BQ. Fine. Now let's solve second. Let's prove this. AP are similar to triangle RQB. See here in these two triangles, angle A is equal to the angle R. Fine. So we can write BRQ. This angle ARP is equals to angle QBR. Fine. Two angles are equal. By AA test we can say two triangles are similar triangles, right? So we can say triangle APR is similar to triangle RQB. See here you can write triangle BQR also, because they are isosceles triangles. Again correspondence matches with these two triangles. Here in this case we have to prove this, that's why we are going with this, we are not taking this. Okay, now let's solve this. See what is given, angle PAR is 35 degree. This angle is 35. See whatever I mark X, that angle is 35 degree. Then we have to find RQB. RQB means this. See in this triangle two angles are 35, 35. We can find the third angle, right? So sum of the three angles, 35 plus angle Q is equals to 180. So angle Q is 180 minus 70. So it is 110 degree, right? So this angle is 110 degree. Okay. Now let's solve this problem. Here what is given? There are two circles with center A and center B which touches each other at point E, and CD is the common tangent to both the circles. Fine. Then if the radii of two circles are 4 cm and 6 cm, then we have to find distance CD. Pause this video and take screenshot. Try to solve this on your own. Let's solve this problem together. What is given? Radii given. Radius of the small circle is 4 cm and for big circle it is 6 cm. Okay. So we can say AC is 4 and BD is 6. Fine. They are radius, and CD is the common tangent to this circle and this circle. Radius and tangents are perpendicular, right? Fine. Now how to find CD value? See, let's join this AEB. As just now we have seen they are collinear, so we can draw a line. Fine. This is 4, this is 6. So total AB distance is 10. Okay. Complete AB is 10. Now on this tangent CD, AC is the perpendicular and BD is the perpendicular on tangent. So we can say these are parallel, right? So ABDC, quadrilateral ABDC is a trapezium where AC is parallel to BD. Fine. Now how to find CD? We have three sides, 4, 6 and 10. So for that let's do a small construction. Let's draw a line so that this becomes a rectangular. See, let's draw a line parallel to CD from this point A. So this point is P. Okay. Now as CD is parallel to AP, so we can say this is rectangle, right? Quadrilateral APDC is a rectangle. Okay. Now in this rectangle, see, this is complete radius 6, BD is the 6, AC is equals to AP, PD, and it is 4 cm, right? So PD is 4. So what is PB? 2. Complete is 6, right? Now here, as this is rectangle, we can say this angle is 90 degree. So we can say triangle APB is a right angle triangle. Okay, see this angle is 90 degree. Now can we apply Pythagoras in this right angle triangle? See, this is AB is the hypotenuse, so we can say AB square is equals to BP square plus AP square. AB is 10, 10 square is 100 is equals to BP square, that is 2 square 4 plus AP square. So AP square is equals to 96, 16 6 are. So AP value is square root of this, so it is 4 root 6. Okay, we are taking only plus value as this is side. So we got AP value, that is 4 root 6. Now this is rectangle APDC. APDC is a rectangle, so CD is equals to AP. So what is the value of CD? 4 root 6, right? Centimeter. Understood? Thank you everyone. Hope you like this video and understood the concept.